That is so rude.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my full cover foundation routine for oily and acne prone skin. So if you would like to see how I got this foundation look, then go ahead and keep watching. So first I'm going to start off with a primer. And this primer I'm using is the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. It's a sensitive one, and I use this because it's all the rage on YouTube. And for me, I find that it helps keep my makeup on longer, personally. And my skin tone is very oily, so I find that amazing because usually things don't really stay on my skin because my grease just wipes it all away. Next, I like to go in with a pore minimizing primer or a mattifying primer, and I either use a Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer in the mattifying formula, or I use a Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. And today I'm going to be using this one because if you want full coverage, you're not going to want to see your pores, and I find with some foundations your pores do show through, so it's always good to use one of these if you have really big pores. So I like to just put this in my T-zone where I know my pores are gigantic. Now that we have our base on, we're going to go ahead and do all the color correcting. So I'm going to first take this NYX color correcting palette. It is in the shade Light, or yeah, it's in the shade Light. I'm going to be taking this bottom salmon color and I'm going to be placing that under my eyes. And I'm going to be using my finger to apply it because I feel with this product, the warmth of your finger really helps it apply better. I use the salmon concealer so it cancels out the darkness of my eye right here because it's like a little hollow and dark. So this really helps cancel out the darkness that is under my eyes. For all you blemish prone people, ladies and gentlemen, whatever. I'm going to be taking a green concealer. This is the Sephora Bright Future one. And I'm going to be putting that on all the places that my skin is red or breaking out. And right now my skin is breaking out a lot because I'm on my time of the month. So I'm going to be placing this wherever I need the coverage. Right here. And then I like to put it around my nose as well because it gets pretty red there. Then I'm going to blend it out with my finger to help spread it around. And I usually don't like to blend it out with my beauty blender because my beauty blender picks up a lot of the product, and I just really want the product to stay in place so that the color doesn't come through. So last night I was perusing the internet and I stumbled upon some videos of super old Tumblr people who are singing and stuff, and oh my god, so nostalgic. When Timothy Delgado was known as Traffic, D Pride, Jeremy Passion, who else? JRA, Kathy Newen. Those were the days, dog. It's so rare to see people YouTubers just come together and jam out like that. It's so rare, without the videos being so overproduced. The lighting has to be right, camera quality has to be really good. Back then people just came together and jammed out together. Crazy these days. Okay, so next I'm gonna be putting on my foundation. I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I find that this is really really full coverage foundation, and I find that for myself, someone who has really oily skin, that it stays on and it doesn't like slide around anywhere. So I find this really good for special occasions or when days you know that you're gonna be needing the coverage or you're gonna have your makeup on all day. I like to use this. So I'm in the shade Tawny. Oh my god, just spilled. Like I was saying, I was just like watching the old videos. I remember seeing those videos or like other people singing the old like Tumblr songs, like what is it called? Like Cheryl and Padre, Distant Romance, things like that. I remember watching those when I was 13. It's crazy. Now I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm gonna spritz it with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my foundation. So yeah, those old Tumblr days. It's so nostalgic to watch those videos of people singing those songs, like the breakup song and like Jason Mraz, like the old collab videos. Like last night I was watching the collab video with AJ Raphael and Lil C Dog, Kathy Nguyen. Crazy, like everything that everyone's like doing now, like people are like going on tour, like everyone started somewhere, like on Tumblr or on YouTube. It's just crazy. Ooh, I'm as white as a ghost. But now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my concealer, and I'm using the Sephora Bright Future concealer in the shade Madelaine, and I'm gonna put that under my eyes to brighten them. And I'll put a little bit on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. And again, I'm gonna be taking my beauty blender and I'm just gonna be blending that out. And when you're blending out your concealer, you're going to want to blend going outwards and inwards so that your makeup settles into all your little creases. You want to blend everything out so that the concealer doesn't crease. And now I'm going to be taking my my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm gonna bake my under eyes to prevent creasing. And I'm also gonna bake around my nose because I find that I crease a lot here as well. Onto powder, I'm gonna be using my MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. Foundation, and mine is in the shade C 4.5. I'm just gonna take it on a big fluffy brush and powder my face. And I find that using a powder foundation over like your full cover foundation, well, for myself, I find that my makeup does not move like at all, and my skin looks great. I'm gonna powder my nose and my forehead. I'm gonna bronze my skin. I'm gonna use Kat Von D Shade and Light with an angled brush, and I'm gonna take the middle shade right here. I'm gonna take the middle shade and just use it as a bronzer and just take it on the hollows of my cheeks. So I'm also gonna take that same powder and I'm gonna put it across on my temples and across my forehead, and as well as my jawline. Sculpt your face so you look I'll see you in a bit because my camera is dying. So while my camera is charging, I went ahead and brushed off my bake, and I went ahead and finished my I went ahead and finished my eyeshadow by... I went ahead and finished my eyeshadow look by adding shadow to my lower lash line and mascara, and I just finished my eye look. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just put on my blush. Lately I've been loving the Amaretto blush in the Becca and Jaclyn Hell palette. It's this middle blush right there. And I just take it on a blush brush and pat it on my cheek right above where I put the bronzer. And then after I have all of that down, all my powder products, I'm gonna go ahead and take my MAC Fix Plus and I'm gonna be spraying down my face so that all the powders just melt together and become one. Whatever that means. Whew. While that's drying, I'm gonna take my Anastasia That Glow Kit, and I'm gonna be taking these 3 shades. It's Sunburst, Bubbly, and Dripping in Gold. I just like to mix them all together because why not? And then brush it off and add it. And it makes such a difference to add it while the Fix Plus is drying because it intensifies your highlight like tenfold. Then I like to add a little bit on my nose. For the most part, that's where I like to add it. And look at that highlight, dog. Like, I'm gonna finish off my makeup look with Candy K lip liner, or the Candy K lip kit by Kylie, and I'm gonna call it a day. What am I actually doing today? I don't know. I might go to Target. Alright guys, that is it for my foundation routine for acne and oily prone skin. So if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to comment them down below. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to enter my polls that I have. Just click this little information button in the corner, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!